Demon King Hyperion has declared war on all of humanity.
I will end the reign of the gods.
If there is one human who could lead them against Hyperion, it would be Theseus. He does not fear danger. He fears only the failure to defend his freedom.
Okay, so one of the most interesting things about the world of the Immortals is, in fact, this world, this fictional world that's been created. Having said that, can you tell me a bit about your character?
I play Phaedra, the Oracle Priestess who can see the future, and my purpose in this film in Immortals, is to let Henry's character Theseus know that he has a mission to fulfill, and that is to defend mankind against evil King Hyperion.
The gods have given me vision. I cannot change the future. You can.
And you start off as sort of a despot and a thief, and you have definitely your own agenda, but then your character definitely comes around and sort of becomes loyal to the cause.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just, at first it's like, whoa, who's this beautiful woman that I'm having to sit next to right now? And because I don't think Stavros is used to seeing a woman like Frida Pinto walk into a slave train. But I think, yeah, it's initial attraction. He's kind of your everyman. He says what he feels. He's kind of the only one in the movie that kind of doesn't have a filter, kind of has a pep to him. But I think at a certain point he realizes, this king's pretty badass, and they're gonna need all the help they're gonna get, and I don't want to die alone.
You play a hero who sort of starts off in poverty and then, sort of leads his people, and he's kind of the chosen one. Do you want to talk to me about Theseus?
He's ostracized by society, and society looks down on him. He in turn doesn't embrace society. He bares his teeth at society and turns his back on them. What makes Theseus incredible is that, against all odds, he turns his back on his own opinions, which have been ingrained over his entire life, and becomes this savior of humanity and this hero of the gods, even though society doesn't want him to be.
You play Zeus. And Zeus is interesting because while he, on one end, doesn't want any of the gods to interact with the humans or to impede or, I guess, interfere with humanity, at the same time he encourages it. And so there's sort of a double...
Yeah, the tug of war that he's going, because he obviously doesn't want to see mankind be annihilated by this wicked, dark force, which is King Hyperion, who wants to unleash the Titan. There is a moral torment that Zeus is dealing with. He sees things in Theseus that he doesn't see in the average human. He chooses to mentor Theseus, and he hopes that Theseus can then lead his people. And unfortunately, the law that I set in Mount Olympus for the gods to not interfere with the affairs of mankind, they can't bear it when they see that Theseus and his team are just failing. He has to reassess and rethink his strategy, and he's forced to get involved.
The rear! I thought you said this was a merchant ship.
I guess I was wrong.
Women, I can't get away without asking. You have this beautiful love scene with Henry, who I'm deeming Mr. Yum. The first thing I thought was, did you have a body double? And the second is, are you comfortable with on-screen nudity?
The body double was actually Charsem's idea. I did have a body double. He just told me that my first day on set would be shooting the love scene, and that itself was uncomfortable because I hardly even got to meet Henry before that, and he's a lovely guy, but I really didn't get to spend any time with him. So I was like, this is really awkward. But Charsem already had it all planned out. He said, I'd come on set, do my love scene, then they'd shoot the body double bits, and that would be the end of the scene. And I was like, okay, fine, pressure off, Would I? I'm not too sure. It's kind of a very tricky thing. I don't know why. I mean, I have my ideas about nudity, and Charsem did it was very tastefully shot, so I'm not very sure about, but I'm still not very sure whether it'd be a yes or a no. For now, it'd be a no.
Thank you so much.